Hoo. Hey, ho. Episode 3 is a go. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Hey,
I gotta place a pumpkin because it's the season, you know?
'Tis the season to be bumpkin.
Wait. I can't place a pumpkin, but I can eat a pumpkin?
Yes. So the pumpkins that we received are the eating pumpkins.
Who eats a pumpkin?
Just by itself, very few people. They're very hard.
Yes.
We grew them in our chaos garden this year. What's a chaos garden? Thanks for asking. You know how sometimes you make like a compost pile and then things grow in it?
I guess.
Chaos garden.
Okay. That sounds like fun. I really want a PBR.
Ew.
I really... I can hear your wife in the background. Ew.
Yeah, that's so gross. You know what PBR stands for? Pukey beer, really? Yes. Puke beer.
Sarsla.
Yeah, I can't believe my husband drinks pukey beer, really? Yes.
I mean, I've met your husband. I can believe he does.
Oh my
I
God.
appreciate
You mean
that.
yeah, he's still like so gross. You know, this stuff costs like a nickel. At least pay like 2 more dimes and get a Corona.
But the question is, do you still go to the store to Fred Meyer in gym shorts, boots without laces, and a house coat, shall we say?
I think I had my Uncle Eddie hat with the flaps.
You did. You didn't have a shirt on, my dude.
No,
you had a bathrobe.
Yes.
You had your gym shorts. You had your boots without laces. There are certain memories in my life that, like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm just like, I need to laugh at something.
And I remember the beer I got too.
Those.
It was an Alaskan Amber.
Only the classiest and best.
Yep. True story. I went to
Do
that
you remember
brewery.
our criteria for finding that beer?
The one in Alaska? No.
You were like, I need a beer. And I was like, let's get something good. And you were like, I need to find, it's not your 21st birthday if you don't buy the cheapest beer possible.
I don't think it was that.
And I was like,
I mean, it wasn't. It's not an expensive beer.
no.
It's not. It's not like horrible.
It's not the worst. But it did make me laugh.
So I need to find a minute where I can escape and go get one because they're in the shed in a mini fridge.
Do you need, come stand by me and I will guard you.
You're gonna guard me, unless.
I'll guard you.
Okay, let's see.
I'll guard you while I mine this big chunk of rock.
Well, wait. Are you next to me?
I am 109 meters away from
109
you. So,
meters.
by definition, no.
All right. Thumbnail in this one is gonna be PBR.
Just a PBR. Yep.
T-nail 3 PBR. And then I'll put T-nail TN1 screenshot. Cool.
What was TN1?
Just a screenshot of you holding that ridiculous revolver.
Yeah.
And then I'll put some text. I'll say like, "Oh boy, gosh, Max, I need some food, like in game."
Gotcha.
All right. Do you want? I have some cobblestones and clay. Do you want it? Since I'm gonna go grab a.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop it.
There you go.
Thanks.
And I'll be right
You
back.
can grab a PBR and I will protect you and hit rock at the same time.
Sounds good. Make sure you say some lovely things to our 4 listeners.
I will say some things to our 4 listeners, but
More listeners here?
I can't promise they'll be lovely.
Maybe 3.
So I'll tell you how I met John. I'm sure I have before, but I walked into a class we had together, and I was looking around, and like I was and still am to some extent socially awkward. If you try to talk to me one-on-one, if you put me in front of a group of people, I'm fine. I can talk to people. I don't fear public speaking, but I broke my hammer. If you just talk to me as a person, I'm like, oh no, this is terrible. So anyways, I sit down to the person who looks the least likely to speak to me. And they turn their head and they say, I bought Halo ODST this morning. And I said, cool. Because that's what you say when someone says that. Like, God told me to. And I went, oh no, they're crazy. That's a wild thing to say. I was like, oh, God told you to? And yeah. I had my mom's credit card, and ODST came out today, so God was telling me to buy it. And I was like, okay, cool. And they're like, let's go to Ruby Tuesdays together for lunch after this class. And I was like, okay. So I texted my wife, and I was like, hey, a dude just told me that God told him to buy ODST and that we're going to Ruby Tuesdays for lunch. So if I don't talk to you later, it's because I'm dead. This guy ate me or something. And it was John. That was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. We went to Ruby Tuesday. We had that good salad bar. I like to put some hard-boiled eggs in my salad. They had that. I like to put some pineapple on other people's salads when they're not looking. They had that too. It was a good time. And then the events that cemented our friendship was after our fateful class experience together. We're going to go shoot this zombie real quick. He's getting a little close. Bam, bam. Right in the penis. Is where I shot him. John was like, we should watch Zombieland. And I was like, okay. That seems fun. Then we made zombie stew with ramen. We put some egg in there. We put some cheese in there. We put some tuna in there. It was a good old time. I told the gentle people how we first met, and then about Ruby Tuesdays. Ruby Tuesdays.
Love Ruby. I forgot my flashlight, so I had to find the keyhole solely on feel for both the deadbolt and the doorknob. It was not easy.
That sounds not easy.
I was tempted to just go back inside and get a light, but part of me was not wanting to do that. So
You yelled, I'm a man.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
I'm Pinocchio.
Panacea.
Panacea. My nose.
Panacea. Got my big old nose. Panacea.
What if?
Oh man. Did I forget? I did. I forgot to mark where.
Uh-oh. Your iron mine?
No.
Or did you not put your bed somewhere?
I heard an airplane.
Oh yeah, that's over there. I see the box.
Let's go get it.
Do you see the box on yours?
No.
You don't see the little box on your map?
I do. I see a little box on my HUD.
Yeah, like the little yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're.
I see that now.
That's what we going for.
I see my boy. You're healed.
This is going to be the game that makes me want to play more regularly, I think.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
I'm already like, okay, how are we going to build it? I don't know when it's going to get to. But yeah, I do want to run maybe a couple D4 things after just to.
Dude.
I want to get my guy up to level so I can actually like figure stuff out. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, you're about to be like October 8th is when the new season starts.
Already?
Yeah.
Are we in an interim thing right now, or is this a season?
No, it's still season. So like, that's why I was like, hey, we should do some bosses together, because that way you are more likely to get good material. You asked about the level before, and like, is level important if I get level 100 stuff? There's no level 100 stuff. The highest is 80.
Okay, everything
Power
else
level is important.
It's just like
And
Paragon.
then figuring out like what your build needs.
So once I get to 80, it's like whatever. But
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Like my build right now needs technically nothing, because we're all strong.
You're a strong boy.
But a strong boy. If I find some pants that have higher dex on them, I'll snag that. Or just a flat damage modifier. I found a ring that had just like plus 60% damage.
Dang, just straight up.
Just straight up. My ult right now has plus, I think it's plus 1100% damage.
Are they ever gonna do set items?
I don't know.
Because I like set items.
Let's see.
I got a bunch of crafting bundles and boxes.
Nice. It does not look like there are mines here.
You want to go for it?
Do you want to go into Fort Razor?
Sure. When can we go to crafting bench? Like right away? Crafting table, I mean.
It'll be a minute. Hold on a sec. Give me just a moment. I'm going to make myself a spear, and I now have Lucky Looter upgraded.
Oh.
So let me open things.
Yes, I was going to ask, okay, I'll let you upgrade that. Because I used to like looting, but now I'm like, I don't care. Because I guess I cared if we were going for the same things, but we're not, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So you loot away. I have 2 skill points. I wonder how stealth makes a bullet do more damage. You know? How being in stealth and they don't see you and you hit them with a bullet, how it does more damage.
I don't know.
Like if you snuck
Well, I
up.
can tell you that shooting
Oh, go ahead.
elk that have seen you from my childhood being a hunter, shooting elk that have seen you, they do move farther away than if you.
Well,
have
I'm talking
elk
about
who
like the actual damage. Like if
don't
I
know.
snuck up on a ballistics dummy and then shot it, and then if I ran at a ballistics dummy and said, "Hey, I'm running at you, dummy," and shot it, ideally the bullet would be like the same damage. But if it was 7 days to die, the ballistics dummy would be 1.5 increased damage because the dummy didn't see me.
Yeah.
Do these blow up? Ooh, a lot of gas. I like that. Yep, blows up. Checks out. Remember that base we built in the desert and we had like that giant bridge?
Yes.
That was also a crazy one.
That was. Was that the Steven one where Steven built the bridge
Maybe?
and then he didn't finish it on time, which is the most Steven thing to do? And then we started there and ended up like running, and at the end of the bridge, oh no, dog.
Oh no.
Dog down. At the end of the bridge,
Oh, I can't jump.
we ended up blowing the bridge with him on it. Much to his frustration.
Poor Steve. Yeah, it happens.
We give him a lot of trouble.
There's a lot of it, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so weak. My bullets aren't upgraded, so I'm just like... I'm not capping them like I usually do. Also, I can't aim, so... Oh, I hit. You are now
They
level
have-
10. Ooh.
The soldiers specifically have a ton of armor.
Yeah.
So if you're not shooting them in the head every time,
That's twang too.
well, I wasn't trying to down on you, my man.
That's twang too. Ah! Right in the schnoz.
Right in the kisser.
Well, it's actually his crotch, but okay. Here's oh
I
crap!
intentionally penis shot.
I have lucky.
You
I don't have lucky looter. Come here. There's a lot of loot to lick up with that luck.
Let me lucky lick that loot up.
It's a tent. There's a reinforced chest. There's some shipping crates.
Daddy.
Military goods. A couple of Biden laptops. What else we got?
A couple of what?
Biden laptops.
Why? I'm confused, but it makes me giggle.
Didn't his son have like a laptop and they were under like.
Oh, right. Hunter bed.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. It took me a minute.
It's like, I think
was
I think there's only one
Does he-
guy in that family that has a laptop problem.
Well, that's why it was confusing to me. I was like, do you know how old he is?
He's just solitaire on there.
very
That's it. He doesn't even know how to open it.
That man he's ancient.
All right, I'm gonna look up this little tower and see if there's some fun goodies. Nope, just a tower.
Oops.
Did they keep the auto turrets and stuff being lame? Because they used to be cool, and then they kind of became lame, if I remember right.
They kept them being like,
Oh, why?
I know.
That was like part of the
They kept
fun
them
is like
lame.
making like auto stuff and
So there are still good ways to do things. Unfortunately, it is not the way that it used to be.
yeah, that's sad.
Tragedy, my man. You good?
There's one,
Need help?
two, I think we're good.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to hacking on this.
There is trash. Love that.
I love me some trash.
Let's see. Some Harry Potter luggage.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter,
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Run, run, run.
You've unlocked
Weasley.
workstations. Tier 1 dew collector.
Nice.
Nice.
What do we need to make a dew collector?
I don't know.
You should look at that.
Crafting. Let's see.
I
Decor.
think it's a water filter.
Building. Well, wood cellar. Oh, dew collector. Scrap polymers, short iron pipe, and duct tape. Resources, ammo, tools. Where do they put the benches at? Like all the benches you can build.
I don't know.
Workbench. What do we need for that? Workstation. Oh, we have to upgrade something? I don't know. I don't know. You used to be able to just build a work table. Now it's like, I don't know where that is. Oh, what a confusing game.
What a tremendously confusing time.
Oh, well,
Oh, dash I.
I'm going to level up and we'll call that a day.
All right.
All right, let's level up. Let's see. What are we doing? Probably agility. Because that is my favorite. Bing, bing, bing. And we have 0 points left. All right.
Perfect.
See y'all on the next one, boys and girls.
See you on the flippity flop.